What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I would like to talk about the literal pig from hell. Yeah, that's right. I said the pig from hell. We're talking about entelodons. Now, entelodons were very big, essentially pigs. They were members of that family, but these pigs are active hunters and scavengers, and they were just vicious. They had teeth that were ever growing and also ever sharpening, like self-sharpening amongst themselves. These things could scare away like pretty much anything that they could find like in their environment. And yeah, so I just thought let's go ahead and go over this. This is one of the cooler animals we actually had here in North America, and it'd be a shame not to like do it some justice and just do a quick video on it. So before we get into this article about entelodons, though, guys, please remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on all my social medias, which are going to be listed at the end of the video, as well as drop that notification bell so you never miss another video from me, and leave comments on what you guys thought about the video and what you guys knew about entelodons. So let's go ahead and get into this article. What's up, Fun?
As for teeth,
Hmm? Yeah, we're talking about the pig from hell.
the pygmy.
No, see, so like I always like to say, guys, I don't own the rights to these articles. I simply use them to pass along information to you guys. This particular article is coming out of Earth.com. So please go over there and show them some love. The terrifying biology of hell pigs. Ever heard of a hell pig? Yes, they're a real thing. At least they were. While these Terminator pigs are thankfully no longer roaming upon the Earth's crust, these fossil records tell us a riveting story of these gargantuan, scary-looking creatures, and also reveals enchanting details of the way the world they inhabit appear today. We're going to run around in the terrifying biology of hell pigs to better understand the mystifying past of this planet's evolution and extinction events. So let's dig in and face facts are quite briskly. Terrifying creatures from the past. Hell pigs, biologically known as entelodons, are extinct giant pig-like creatures that roamed the forests and plains of North America and Eurasia. These vertebrates were in existence for 18.2 million years, common in the appropriate regions from the Middle Eocene period up until the early Miocene. Entelodonts are big-bodied, even-toed ungulates based on skeletal reconstructions. They have long snouts and slender legs. The largest known skeleton belongs to the North American Daeodon. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that second word. Clocking in at a whopping 6.9 feet tall to the shoulder. Archaeotherium is a species of entelodont that was an endemic species to North America, as well surviving in the Great Plains and as far south as modern-day Texas in the Eocene and Oligocene epochs. Entelodont species had full jaws of teeth, and in larger species they showcased a bison-like hump in order to hold up their large and heavy heads. These hell pigs have gained a newfound fascination in popular culture due to various documentaries on National Geographic and the BBC, respectfully. With the work of CGI and informed imaginative recreation, these programs can bring images to life for average viewers to better visualize hell pigs. This way, our brains can better comprehend what paleontologists work to describe. It's no surprise that modern audiences are fascinated with such creatures, large, somewhat familiar looking, but utterly strange and exotic too. Like I said, take away the face, and you really would just think these are big pigs. Alright, we're going to get into how these creatures survived. So now that everyone's excited about these Terminator pigs, how is it that these animals lived, thrived, and survived? Entelodonts are omnivorous, meaning they munched on plants like herbivores and snacked on meat like carnivores. Paleontologists can make a lot of inferences from the structure of the animal's teeth. In the case of hell pigs, their front teeth, including heavy incisors and long canines, their back teeth are flat molars. Due to our understanding of their jaw bones and jaw muscles, these beasts could likely open their mouths surprisingly wide to an angle of perhaps 150 degrees, similar to hippos. Could you guys imagine that? Like a pig that can open its mouth like this and it's got razor teeth? That's like oh, actually, it's basically like a hippo running at you, except it's on land and it's a pig. Like, they were most likely aggressive omnivores and scavengers, and based on skeletal remains, paleontologists guessed that across the landscape of Europe, North America, Eurasia, and Asia, these creatures consistently used their impressive jaw structure for yawning confrontations, fighting, and jaw wrestling contests. Additionally, females most likely slammed their heads into rivals' bodies. Researchers have identified meat caches in Wyoming attributed to hell pigs based on bite marks consistent with their jaw measurements. The evidence suggests that these creatures would behead their prey and then delve into the meteor-articulated rear halves of their prey. They would then stockpile articulated thoracic leftovers in these caches for later. So not only are these hell pigs big and scary with gaping wide mouths, but they were also quite strategic. From the sounds of it, I don't know about you, but I'm glad there's no chance of encountering one of these meat-eating, jaw-crushing creatures on a casual hike, that's for sure. These prehistoric eras left evidence of plenty other terrifying beasts that stalk. Now we can get into why did the hell pigs go extinct. Obviously, hell pigs are no longer with us, though certain pigs and boars could certainly qualify for the title with aggressive behavior, and truly most animals that have walked the planet already are extinct. A humbling fact to take into consideration, historically, this is due to mass extinctions brought on by extreme natural disasters. Today, of course, we are losing terrifying levels of key species due to human greed and ignorance. Uh, Deinonychus halidi, for example, is one of the larger Entelodont species that inhabited the floodplains of Nebraska. Other animals in the region at the time, including land beavers and gazelle-like camels, their fossils are rare in comparison. Are they related to modern pigs? As you may have guessed, it turns out that Entelodonts are actually more closely related to hippos. Okay, that makes sense. This is true in spite of their common names. However, ungulates are a wide category of creatures, and looking at the composite hypothesized images of entelodonts, our brains do quickly connect them to animals we know. Examples include pigs, war dogs, hippos, and even rhinos. A recent study even connects the evolutionary chain of these hell pigs to that of whales. This study led to the forming of a taxonomical clade of whippomorphia or Cetaceanodontomorphia. I definitely messed that up. Have you slammed down the incredible story that is the evolutionary process of our modern day beloved giants of the sea? You may be surprised at the incredible story. Okay. And guys, that was the pig from hell. Well, I guess now that I know that from that article, the hippo from hell. Um, yeah, that is actually like probably a lot of people's worst nightmare. Hippos are responsible for more deaths in Africa than crocodiles, and quite frankly, that's basically a hippo that can actually chase you long distances and permanently lives on land. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought that was cool. I didn't know they weren't actually related to pigs, but hey, this is commonly known as the pig from hell. So there you go. Let me know down below if you guys knew that about entelodonts, and please remember to hit that like, comment, subscribe, turn on that noti bell, follow me on all my social medias, and without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next video.